This video looks at negative reviews for Bosley and why customers are dissatisfied. While most people are able to have some hair moved, it comes with risks, limitations, and side effects. Consumers should be able to decide which treatments are right for them. Bosley can hinder this by withholding information and lying about basic aspects. Fortunately, there are places where customers can describe their experiences. They can offer inside perspective and help prevent potential disappointment. A familiar theme is those unhappy with their cosmetic outcomes and amount of hair transplanted. They say Bosley didn't live up to its pledge and fix their problem. There are a couple of main reasons for this. Number one, Bosley fails to emphasize the limitations of surgery and finite donor supply. It always calls for sacrifices and may only be able to cover a small area with sufficient density. So even if procedures are deemed successful, patients might not achieve what they wanted. Number two, its marketing is overly simplistic. Over the top is another way to describe it. Bosley sells surgery as a quick and easy solution and exaggerates the potential benefits. It not only makes dubious claims, it uses many methods to fake results shown in ads. With its extravagant promises and self-praise, it's no surprise reasonable consumers develop high expectations.
Another problem is grafts not surviving the procedure. This is often attributed to poor technique, but sometimes it's unexplainable, which makes surgery a risky proposition. Some say their transplanted hair isn't like the original. It can differ in color, texture, and direction. Straight hair can end up curly and vice versa. It can also grow less vigorously than before. Bosley used to warn patients about this and included it in the consent form.
A common long-term complaint is the hair initially survived but later atrophied or died. Bosley's claims of permanency are based on a 70-year-old theory that has largely been disproved. It's now known the recipient area can influence grafts, making them less resistant to DHT and more prone to dying off. The trauma of moving them from their original location can also be a factor. What's important is many patients have seen their grafts eventually thin or stop growing altogether.
Another major source of consternation is medical complications. The most obvious is scarring. While it uses terms like pencil thin and easily concealed, Bosley's FUT or strip excision method can cause wide, ugly scars. Some patients have resorted to corrective surgery and SMP in order to disguise them. Marketed as virtually indetectable, Bosley FUE can leave a broad area of scarring in the form of pitting and hairless white dots. People often comment if they knew how painful it was, they never would have gone through with it. It's something Bosley tries hard to downplay. Injections of local anesthetic and saline solution can cause intense pain and pressure that patients can hardly withstand. And they may need to be repeated several times, as procedures can last 8 hours or longer. After the procedure, some patients report persistent pain and numbness in the compromised areas. According to Bosley, some of the numbness may subside if nerves regrow. The sudden or accelerated loss of one's natural hair can be disheartening, especially for those who weren't warned. While it may be temporary, sometimes it never returns. Bosley tries to placate patients by telling them it was predestined to die anyway, but this seems hypocritical since it sells several treatments aimed at keeping it alive.
Many customers regret the toll it took on their bodies. They say with every procedure they lost more of their natural selves. There's no question the procedures can be unhealthy. Bosley even voids its guarantee when patients' heads become too damaged and depleted for any more surgery. Another often overlooked consequence is they may be harming their chances to benefit from alternate and future therapies. It gives those who believe in the possibility of medical advancements a reason to stay intact. Bosley does a disservice by making consumers fend for themselves for information. Genuine feedback can help them learn the realities and what to research further.
Part 2 looks at feedback from customers who say Bosley lured them in under false pretenses and then turned its back on them.